I am a warrior, I am a fighter. I am a chronic illness survivor. I am my fellow warrior's admirer.
Inspiration for my blood sisters to thrive.
Scuffling with my body to stay alive.
Struggling for the ability to strive.
Conqueror a recurring death race.
Prospering in any case.
I am a warrior, I am a fighter. I am a sickle cell disease survivor. What's up, Cellies? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I will tell y'all about my experience with COVID. And it's gonna be short, because if I'm being for real, COVID ain't had nothing on me. What Yak said in that song?
Which one?
He was like, dang, what he said? He said something about he ain't getting shot tonight. What he said? How the line go?
I'm trying to think. He ain't getting shot.
That's how I was. Basically, I was like, yeah.
She said, I ain't going down.
I ain't gonna die. I ain't gonna die. I ain't gonna die. The bullets started flying. I said, Yak ain't gonna die. That what he said? Something like that. Anyway, COVID ain't had nothing on me. I will say this. I feel like getting the vaccine was a lot. I had a lot worse symptoms than I did having the actual, infection or whatever. Because when I got the vaccine, I had chest pains. I was having crisis in my chest. And I was fatigued and everything like that. But when I had when I actually got COVID, the worst symptom that I had was congestion. So I was very congested. I even woke up in the middle of my sleep and throwing up mucus. Like, it was just mucus coming out of me. But aside from that, it wasn't bad. Like, I had got a fever, but it went away quick. It didn't last that long. Even though my mama kept checking my temperature, it wasn't showing up, but I definitely had a fever. And what happened was, we thought I had got sick, and I thought that it was something else, because she gave me a COVID test and it was negative at first. My brother had tested positive, but mine was negative at first. And then I ended up getting a fever, and I was like, Mom, I feel like I got a fever. So she kept checking my temperature and it wasn't reading. But then she was like, she checked it again. She checked my, she gave me another COVID test, and she was like, girl, you got COVID. That's why you feel like this, whatever. But it felt like the flu at first. And it was mostly just my, me being congested, my head being stopped up. I having a lot of mucus that was built up in there. But I got over it in 2 weeks, I would say. Yeah. About 2 weeks. It took me about 2 weeks to get over it. Mm-hmm. But I feel like getting the vaccine was a lot worse, because I had it affected my sickle cell. So the COVID didn't affect my sickle cell, but that vaccine did. That vaccine was rough.
That vaccine was rough. Yeah.
Like, that junk had my chest hurting.
That first day, I was like, bro. After that vaccine,
I
can't do nothing.
Yeah, I was fatigued. I had chest pains. It was rough. But having the extra freaking infection, virus or whatever, coronavirus, it wasn't that bad. You know, I was like, hopefully that got weak over the years. It was like all that junk.
Maybe that vaccine throwing hands in it.
COVID done got weak over the years. But yeah, I ended up catching it because they had like it was going around at my brother's job, and they caught it, and like, I had a bag of candy and he was begging for it, and he stuck his hand in my bag. I ended up eating it. That freaking bag was a atomic bomb. I treated it as such too when I got sick. But he ended up sticking his hand in my bag and eating some candy, and then I ate it behind him. Came behind him and was eating out of the bag too, and got sick. Threw that junk in the trash too as soon as I got sick. But I started getting sick quick. I started having symptoms before he did, I think. But I thought that I was just having like hay fever, like my nose was just itchy. When your nose is itchy and burning.
Oh.
Like, I thought my nose was just itchy and stuff, and my throat was like sore or whatever. I started having symptoms quick. like maybe like a couple of hours after I ate the dang old candy. And then he ended up getting sick. And then
he was already congested. He
my
started sneezing. His allergies started bothering him. That's what made me kind of skeptical because all of a sudden now your allergies bothering you.
I thought I had a sinus infection at first.
I'm jumping you off.
And then I ended up with a fever, and my mama ended up having to test me again, and that's when she found out that I had it. But it lasted, like I said, for about 2 weeks because it was hard to get rid of that congestion because it was a lot of mucus buildup or whatever. But what did I take? I took like I ain't had no elderberry. I was supposed to get some. My daddy had given me money to get some, but I didn't. Because I had already feel better by the time he gave it to me.
Oh my god.
But I took. What was you giving us? You was giving us some type of mucus.
I gave y'all sassafras tea.
Wait.
Sassafras tea.
Mucus pills.
I ain't had that. Mucus. She gave us mucus pills, sassafras tea.
Advil,
I was also drinking some Advil Cold, Theraflu Cold, and also the Theraflu type tea thing, the Theraflu tea. Yeah, I like that. But what else? I also was drinking some lemon ginger tea. I usually don't treat my colds and stuff like that, my viruses and stuff with medicine, but I had to take medicine for that because I was congested real bad. I usually just drink tea and just wait till I get better. I usually don't like taking medicine for stuff like that, but I wasn't taking any chances. I wanted to feel better quick or whatever, and it wasn't quick, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Like it lasted like 2 weeks.
You say what Mama did. So when you had COVID, she started feeding me medicine. I'm like, I know we connected, but come on now.
You text me and was like, I'll be over there in a little bit. I said, oh no, I got COVID. I said, my mama, I thought my mama would have told your mama so she could tell you.
I be thinking that too. They don't never tell each other when we think they're gonna tell each other. They don't never do it.
I was like, I thought my mama would have told you that I was sick. She ain't said nothing.
I have less conversation with her.
Oh man,
but yeah, he was about to come over here and get sick.
I sure I came over here and I think after y'all started feeling better, I came over to pick it was some papers or something.
Probably. Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
because
I had to get some papers that get printed or something. And we was chilling in your mama's office.
But it was hard to like sleep with that junk though because my nose was so stopped up I could barely breathe. I was waking up and like coughing and it was like big clumps too, like clumps like this big of mucus coming out. Like I was coughing real bad. And I had finally fallen asleep one night and I just jumped up and I just jumped up and bent over and all of the mucus just started coming out. It was so nasty. It was disgusting. But even with all that, it still wasn't that bad to me. Like to me, it was the vaccine was definitely worse. But do I want to get it again? No, at all. Because that congestion ain't no joke. Like you can't breathe, you can't sleep when you can't breathe. Your nose stopped up, you can't smell, you can't taste nothing. Everything that I ate and drunk tasted like medicine to me. That's all I could taste, medicine. And not the good kind either. Like Robitussin.
Oh, that's nasty.
Like it tasted so nasty. I'm like, bro.
That is nasty.
My mama kept breaking me food. I'm like, bro, all this stuff tastes like medicine. Like I could smell it. I didn't lose my sense of smell, but my taste buds definitely was gone. All I could taste was medicine. And even after I started feeling better, I still had that lingering taste on my tongue. Like ew. But yeah, it wasn't terrible. I feel like I was cool. I did pretty good. I took care of myself pretty well. I actually rested. I didn't push myself because sometimes when I be sick, I try to push myself because I feel like when you lay down a lot of the times it make it worse. Like when you just lay, it literally like be falling on you hard. So I'll try to move around enough so I don't get down bad. But it didn't. It was cool. I just rested. I watched TV and stuff like that. Um, like you do when you're sick. But yeah. COVID 0, Boonie 1. And on that note, thank you for watching this video. If you had COVID, if you got sick and you had COVID, let us know what your experience was with it. Do you think that, did you have any symptoms from the vaccine if you got it? Do you think that the vaccine symptoms was worse than the actual COVID symptoms, or was your experience different from mine? Like, let us know in the comments. But thank you for watching this video, and we will see y'all in the next one. Bye! Before you go, check out our website at cellmatesapparel.com so you can learn more about us and so you can have access to our online Teespring store.